Hi, a warm welcome to you all. Thank you for being interested in the Joint Interdisciplinary Project. Unfortunately, we couldn't meet you in person due to the coronavirus. But I'm happy we have the opportunity to give the personal touch through this video. Me, I'm the coordinator of JIP, Birgit, and also my teammates, the JIP alumni Sophie, Schumek, and Judith. You will hear about their experience later on. But first, I want to give you a short introduction what JIP is. Maybe you already seen this video where we explain this adventure to you. Enjoy and be curious.
The Joint Interdisciplinary Project, or JIP, is a TU Delft course for all faculties. It offers 15 ECTS for your elective space and takes place in Q1 of the second year of your master's program. But JIP isn't just a course, it's a way to create positive societal impact. Motivated students from different areas of expertise will be working together with leading tech companies on real-life cases, creating real-world impact. It's an exceptional opportunity to incorporate interdisciplinary teamwork into your master. The projects are focused on integrated design and research assignments, in addition to adding value, societal acceptance, and engineering ethics. In a team of up to 6 students, you will choose one of JIP's innovative design projects. In the past, students have worked with large, impactful companies, but also with smaller, specialized engineering firms. You will be working closely together with the company and all relevant stakeholders, and you will be coached by influential figures within the company, such as the CEO, head of innovation, or head of R&D. The company coaches and TU Delft academic staff will give additional workshops to provide you with their expert knowledge on topics such as technical feasibility, agile project management, and engineering integrated design. This way, the full range of resources and knowledge of both the university and the industry is available to you. And during reviews and workshops, you will be interacting with the other teams and their coaches as well. You will learn key skills such as problem analysis, scientific communication, and system thinking. And you will be applying this knowledge to societal topics that are relevant now and in the future. Would you like to be a part of JIP? In Q3 of every year, the companies and cases are announced on the website. In Q4, you can enroll for JIP with your CV and letter of motivation. At the end of Q4, the teams are selected and announced. And in Q1, your JIP adventure can start. The Joint Interdisciplinary Project, Engineering Professionals for a Brighter Future. For more information, visit jointinterdisciplinaryproject.nl or find us on Brightspace.
Are you interested to join JIP? You can apply with a motivational letter, both for joining JIP and also your top 3 of favorite companies and cases. We will select during May your favorites and your preferences. But before that, you need an approval of your master coordinator. Most of the master tracks already know about JIP, and it's permitted instead of an internship, a research assignment, a multidisciplinary project, an MDP, or electives. But please ask your master coordinator, because then you won't be disappointed. It's available for second year master students and for the clinical engineering students for third year, because in the second year they have their internships in the hospitals. Maybe not all cases will be permitted for all tracks, so please be informed by our website. This year we scale up from 50 to 200 students. And for that we need 40 to 50 case studies from industry and companies. And we're very lucky that they, in these insecure times, still help us and are very exciting to work with you. To coordinate this and have some inspirational, in-depth reviews, we clustered 4 to 5 teams in several topics. You can see like aerospace space, urbanism, health, especially now, and maybe even more, because we don't know what's going to happen in this turbulent, dynamic, everyday changing world. Also, the companies don't know. So maybe you submit for a topic in a company, and the perspective will be a little bit different in September. Some of the companies will help us and inspire you with more than one case study, and also it will be possible to compete a little bit between teams on one case. A quick overview, planning JIP. We're now in the faculty meetings, the virtual ones. After this, you can ask us questions on the forum Q&A of JIP. You can find it through the website. Then at the same time, during April, company cases will be announced on our website. The more in-depth information, the real course description, will be published at the end of April, together with the video pitches of the company coaches. We are excited as you are. And after that, you can apply for JIP. Of course, you can already prepare your motivational letter for JIP, or gathering your curriculum transcripts. And then the selections will take place by the JIP team, so TU Delft, and end of May, start of June, you will know with whom you will start this adventure. Well, now I introduce you to some experts on this. So Sophie, Shoemaker, and Judith, welcome to this video clip. I like to say you, stay healthy, take care of yourself, not only you, but also your relatives, your fellow students, everyone. And I really hope to see you in August. Bye bye.
Hi everyone, my name is Sophie and I participated in the JIP 2019. I will tell you a little bit about my experience with this project, which actually already starts after you get the news that you're selected to join this program. So for me, I met my team members and my company coach before summer, which was very nice because then you know with whom you're going to be working in Q1 of the new year. Here you can see my team. We have different backgrounds in both studies but also nationalities. First you can see Ayu, who studies material science, and she comes from Taiwan. To the right you can see Mustika, who studies complex system engineering and management at the TPM faculty, and she comes from Indonesia. And all the way to the right you see Jair, who is also Dutch like I am, and he studies complex system engineering and management as well. But then Jair and Mustika both had very different backgrounds before they started that master. So our team was very diverse, and that it gives an interesting environment to work with, I think. I myself study geoengineering at the civil engineering faculty, and my bachelor was civil engineering. After summer, you start your JIP adventure with the kickoff days. During these days, you have different activities as lectures, workshops, and also drinks. That will help you through your project the next 10 weeks. 2 activities that really stood out for me were a workshop with Lego, where we had to build structures that would show our personal strengths and weaknesses, and what we're good at in teamwork. So you can really connect with your team members on a deeper level, and of course it's also nice to play with Lego. The second workshop that I really liked was an experiment where we were divided into, the whole group was divided in 2 groups, and those groups got taught a culture. And then from your group, you had to go visit the other culture and the other group, which was a very weird experience. But I think it's much nicer if you just experience it yourself, because it's hard to explain how that makes you feel. During the kickoff days, you also get to work on a first problem statement for your case. Together with my team, I was working on a case of Well Engineering Partners, which is a company in the geothermal business in the Netherlands. We worked on a life cycle analysis of costs and carbon emissions for a geothermal well. We really needed the knowledge from both the material science and the complex system engineering, together with my geoengineering perspective, to be able to work on this case. I think if you would have had any other composition, the outcome would have been different, which makes it very interesting to see where you, together with your teammates, will take your project. The result of our JIP project was a model where we tried to predict both costs and carbon emissions for a geothermal well based on different engineering decisions that well engineering partners could make. I am very happy with our result, and I hope to see you all in JIP 2020. Sumek will tell you a little bit more about the next phase of the project and his experience.
Thank you, Sophie, for that amazing presentation. Hi, I'm Shaumek, and I'm going to guide you further into the coursework of JIP, which includes the midterm review and a lot of teamwork. So for me, JIP is mostly about exposure, experience, and enhancement. As a part of an interdisciplinary team, I work with Houseman, which is a global leader in heavy lifting solutions. While working with Houseman, I experienced real-life challenges which had both technological and business-oriented aspects. And along with that, I also got hands-on experience on how to develop solutions in really complex stakeholder network. While doing so, I also enhanced my existing skill sets, and we all developed a lot of new skill sets which are very relevant to the present industry. As Sophie explained about the problem definition phase, the next question that arises is what lies after that. The problem definition phase is the widest point in the problem exploration during the JIP. And there starts the journey of narrowing down to a particular solution. During this phase, answering two questions as a team becomes really critical and important. The first one being how to utilize the internal resources of your team to reach the end deliverable, and the second one being how to utilize the external resources in the environment to reach to the end deliverable. Answering the first question of utilizing your internal resources, each and every team in JIP comes with members having different specializations, different background, and different skill sets. And that results into development of perceptions, different perceptions about the problem statement as well as the end deliverable. But this has to be strategically utilized to think out of the box and then develop a shared mental model towards the end deliverable. As we did as a team when we came up with a concept called the surpass, which was aimed at doubling the rate of wind turbine installation in the North Sea. This was only possible when ideas poured in from the fields of mechanical engineering, fields of complex systems engineering and management, as well as construction management. Coming to the second question of utilizing the external resources, it has to be noted that each and every case comes with a very complex stakeholder network. And understanding the mindsets and approaches and practices of all these companies and stakeholders becomes really important in formulating a solution.
And this phase led us to interview a whole set of stakeholders in the wind farm industry, starting from wind turbine manufacturers to project contractors. It also led us to attend an offshore conference where we could meet a lot of companies which are invested in the same domain. You can further enrich this experience by visiting company presentation, going to company days, and talking to as many people as possible within your own company and the related companies. It is also really important during this period of time to stay in close contact with your project coach, your team coach, in order to understand the end goal properly.
One of the other most essential aspects of JIP is its structured nature. The stepwise approach from problem definition to midterm review to final review and then the public presentation provides a guided pathway for your problem exploration. Adding on to that, the time boundedness of JIP also makes the exploration really efficient. Although it varies a lot from project to project, but by the midterm review, it is ideally very beneficial to have multiple set of solutions for the problem statement which are weighed and compared against each other so that we could further narrow down to a particular solution during the rest of the period towards the final review. Because in the final review comes the challenge of expressing the solution which is validated by the industry, by the professionals, and the experts. That phase of JIP will be further elaborated by my colleague, Judith. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Judith, and I will tell you about the final weeks of JIP as well as my own personal experience. So, in around week 8 or so, it's really time to start finalizing your results in the final report. The final report is around 30 to 40 pages in length. It includes your problem definition, your concepts, and your final solution. It also includes an ethics report, which you'll get a presentation about in the very first week, and a personal reflection as well as a team reflection. And in this phase, it's super important to satisfy both the company's expectations as well as the technical and scientific standards of TU Delft. And as previously mentioned, you have interacted with a whole bunch of stakeholders throughout your experience, from industry professionals to highly acclaimed university professors. And this will really help you to find the perfect balance between those two worlds in your report. So about a week after your final report has been submitted, it is time for the final review. And in my opinion, this is the perfect preparation for your thesis defense. It is 1 hour behind closed doors, assessed by a chair and through 3 committee members, including your company coach. So it's an hour, 20 minutes presentation, 20 minutes Q&A, and defense, and then 20 minutes of discussion and feedback. So then you already get your initial grade, and this is followed by the public presentation, and this is one of my personal favorites. So friends and family, company representatives, TU Delft staff, they're all invited to come watch the public presentation, and this is your opportunity to pitch your entire project in 6 minutes, followed by 4 minutes of Q&A. And it's not just fun to show your own results, but it's also really, really great to see what all the other teams have been up to in the past 10 weeks. And then this is followed by celebratory drinks, but also a bit of networking. A lot of JIP alumni ended up either doing their thesis with their JIP company or with another JIP company. So it's funny how they've been able to connect with all the JIP companies involved. Alright, so this is my team. As you can see, we're completely different based on nationality and master, which makes us really diverse. We've got myself from civil engineering, water management. We've got another civil engineer from construction management engineering. We've got someone from TPM, complex system engineering and management. And we've got 3 of me, transport engineering and logistics. And the way that the team is composed really influences the outcome of the project. For example, I was part of the Royal Haskoning team, and our case was 360 degrees resilience to mitigate business risks from extreme weather. Now, there were actually 2 teams here working on the exact same case. The outcome of my team was that we designed a digital tool to mitigate risks in the supply chain of cocoa and chocolate production, and the outcome of their team is that they designed a digital tool that mitigated the risks from land subsidence. So completely two worlds apart, definitely had to do with the composition of the team. And it's because within the team, you're really trying to see, oh, where can I contribute? What can I learn from the rest? Truly an interdisciplinary experience. Another fun fact for me is that I have a background in liberal arts and sciences, which is a really interdisciplinary bachelor. So I was very much in my comfort zone working with people from other studies. Then I went on to study environmental engineering, and while I was doing JIP, I was still studying environmental engineering, but it might have something to do with the fact that I was working for the digital water department of Royal Haskoning that I switched to water management. Another really beautiful experience that I got from JIP is that I got to present a case at the International Water Week on behalf of TU Delft and Royal Haskoning. So you never know where this journey is going to take you. I truly hope that you will consider applying for JIP. The cases will be presented very soon in our official company pitch event, which is also going to be digital. They will be posted on our website, as well as our social media. So do follow us on Instagram, like us on Facebook. There will be a Brightspace page soon and a LinkedIn. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact us through any channel. There's our email address as well. And we really, truly hope that we can interact with you soon online or hopefully next year in person. Thank you for your attention.
Hi, I hope our presentation here helped you understand the JIP course a little bit better. However, if there are still any questions that you're wondering about, please don't hesitate and comment here below on the JIP forum.